Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is Samuel Brown, aka RBT, and welcome to the top 10 teams in Madden 16. We're exactly 2 weeks away from Madden 16 dropping, and I believe EA Access members can play the game in about 9 days. So if you're excited for Madden 16, let me know by dropping a like on the video and let me know in the comments. I know I am. And I thought, what better way to highlight the 2-week break between now and Madden 16 by dropping the top 10 teams in Madden 16. But before we get into the video, if you guys are looking for the next episode of Project Mariota, it will be out tomorrow. Sorry for the delay, it's just taking a while, but the video will be out tomorrow. And also, if you are new to the channel, feel free to subscribe because there's going to be a ton of Madden 16 content coming up real soon. And if you guys want me to drop the news of the series that I'm going to do for Madden 16, let me know in the comment section below and I'll be sure to do that very soon. But let's get into the top 10 teams in Madden 16. We do have a 3-way tie at the number 10 spot in the top 10 teams for Madden 16, and the first team is going to be the Cincinnati Bengals at an 84 overall. They have one of the greatest young running backs in the NFL with Jeremy Hill, who is an 86 overall, and a really good offensive line. Has one of the best offensive linemen in the game in Andrew Whitworth at a 95 overall. Also another really good right guard in Kevin Zeitler at 89 overall. And also, we all know AJ Green's one of the best in the league, and he is a 92 overall. And also, Mohamed Sanu is a respectable 79. And also, Marvin Jones, 78 at the wide receiver position. Also, young Tyler Eifert at Notre Dame, 81 overall, and is the #1 tight end now after Jermaine Gresham has left the team. And on defense, they have Geno Atkins at DT, 89 overall. Carlos Dunlap also on that defensive line with an 88 overall. Michael Johnson as well, 81 overall. They also got Vontaze Burfict at an 86 overall, a tackling machine, alongside the long-haired beauty Ray Malaluga, 83 overall, and Dre Kirkpatrick in the secondary with a 77 overall. Staying in the AFC North, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers also at an 84 overall. They got some tremendous players on offense. They got Big Ben, 95 overall. Antonio Brown, who is the #1 wide receiver this year with a 97 overall. Le'Veon Bell, one of the best running backs in the game, a 94 overall. Also have Martavis Bryant at wide receiver and 80 overall, and Marcus Wheaton, the young wide receiver out of Oregon State with a 75 overall. And on defense, you got Stephon Tuitt, 73 overall, who's probably going to start at right end. Cameron Howard, 88 overall at left end. James Harrison, the veteran, 84 overall. Arthur Moats, the outside linebacker, 80 overall. And lastly, for the Steelers, at a 76 overall, you have Shamarko Thomas, who's probably going to start at strong safety after the retirement of the legend Troy Polamalu. The last team tied at number 10 with an 84 overall is your Philadelphia Eagles. You got Sam Bradford with a 79 overall, the new quarterback coming over from the Rams in that ridiculous trade. Got DeMarco Murray, 94 overall. A very good offensive line for the Eagles as well. Jason Peters, the left tackle, one of the best tackles in the game with a 96 overall. Lane Johnson on the right side at tackle, 88 overall. Jason Kelsey, the center, 87 overall. Also, the backup running back Ryan Matthews coming over from the Chargers with an 84 overall. The secondary for the Eagles looking pretty good as well after some off-season acquisitions. Byron Baxwell with an 84 overall. Walter Thurman, 75 overall. You got rookie Eric Lowe, the cornerback, with a 72 overall. Kiko Alonso coming over from the Bills. And that LaShawn McCoy, absolutely insane trade, who has an 87 overall at a middle linebacker. Coming in at number 7, we have the Baltimore Ravens, already our third team out of the AFC North. They have an 85 overall team. You got the rookie Brashad Perryman out of Central Florida with a 73 overall. Also, tight end Max Williams, 74 overall, coming out of Minnesota. You got Justin Forsett stepping into that running back role full-time, 87 overall. Also got a really good offensive line, Marshall Yanda, the #1 offensive lineman in the game, the right guard with a 98 overall, and also a really good left guard, Kalishi Osemele, with a 90 overall. Hopefully I pronounced his name right. And the Ravens are always going to have a stacked defense. This year they got right outside linebacker Terrell Suggs coming back with a 93 overall. Also middle linebacker Daryl Smith with a 90 overall. And another middle linebacker, the absolute beast as a rookie, CJ Mosley out of Alabama with an 88 overall. And the veteran left outside linebacker, Elvis Dumerville, 88 overall. Will Hill, 88 overall, who is going to be the starter at strong safety. Our number 6 team in the top 10 teams in Madden 16 is going to be America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, 86 overall. And if you guys disagree or agree with any of these ratings, whether it be the player ratings or the team ratings, let me know in the comment section below. Do you think some of these teams are overrated, underrated? and what do you think about these player ratings that I'm naming out? But anyways, getting into the Dallas Cowboys ratings, you have Darren McFadden is going to be taking over for DeMarco Murray. He is a 76 overall. The offensive line for the Cowboys still very, very strong with left tackle Tyron Smith, a 93 overall, Zach Martin, 92 overall, and Travis Frederick with a 91 overall. Also, Tony Romo, very good stats, 93 overall, alongside Dez Bryant, who I believe is number 2 or number 3 highest rated wide receiver in the game at a 96 overall, and the veteran tight end, always reliable Jason Witten with a 93 overall, and some pretty good players on defense as well for the Cowboys. Sean Lee at right, outside linebacker, 89 overall. Middle linebacker Rolando McClain, who revamped his career with the Cowboys at an 86 overall, and also Orlando Scandrick, one of the highest rated players on defense for the Cowboys, the cornerback with an 88 overall. Halfway through at number 5, we have the Indianapolis Colts with an 87 overall team rating. Andrew Luck leads the way, 94 overall, and at wide receiver they have some talented players, T.Y. Hilton, 89 overall, and the newly acquired veteran Andre Johnson. It's going to be interesting to see him play for a team that's not the Texans and definitely in the same division as the Texans. He is an 86 overall this year. Also have some pretty good young guys, Dante Moncrief from Ole Miss, 76 overall, and Philip Dorsett from Miami, 73 overall. Some really good tight ends as well for the Colts. Dwayne Allen, 85 overall. Kobe Fleener, 83 overall, who was a teammate of Andrew Luck in college. Also a new running back and veteran Frank Gore with an 83 overall. Going to be really cool to see this offense with the new 2 veterans added in, Andre Johnson and Frank Gore. You have left outside linebacker Trent Cole with an 82 overall. Kendall Langford, 80 overall, the left end. Also, you got Vontae Davis, the cornerback, with a great 95 overall rating. The right outside linebacker Robert Mathis with an 87 overall, and the strong safety Mike Adams with an 85 overall. At number 4, you have the Denver Broncos with an 89 overall team rating. Peyton Manning, as always, has a great rating, 92 overall. Also starting running back CJ Anderson with an 85 overall. James Casey, the fullback, with an 80 overall. Very good wide receivers for the Broncos. Demarius Thomas with a 93 overall. Emmanuel Sanders with an 89 overall. Slot receiver Cody Latimer with a 73 overall. And tight ends Virgil Green with an 82. And Owen Daniels with an 80 overall after the departure of Julius Thomas. And some studs on defense as well for the Broncos. Von Miller, who I believe is the number 1 rated outside linebacker in this year's game, 97 overall. Brandon Marshall with an 84 overall. DeMarcus Ware, 83 overall. First round pick out of Missouri, Shane Ray, has a 72 overall. Chris Harris Jr. is back with a 94 overall. And Aqib Talib with a 90 overall. The first 90 overall team in this year's game is the Green Bay Packers at number 3 with a 90 overall rating. Obviously, you have the reigning MVP coming back at quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, who's one of the 3 players who have a 99 overall this year, alongside Rob Gronkowski and J.J. Watt. Has great wide receivers in Jordy Nelson with a 93 overall, Randall Cobb with a 91 overall, running back Eddie Lacy, who has shined in the league with a 90 overall. Also a very good offensive line, one of the best linemen in the game, Josh Sitton at left guard with a 97 overall, and one of the best right guards in the game with TJ Lang at 92 overall. And great players on defense as well. Middle linebacker Clay Matthews, a 90 overall. The veteran Julius Peppers, the left outside linebacker, with an 88. Casey Hayward, the youngster cornerback out of Vanderbilt, 85 overall. And Clinton Dix, the free safety from Alabama, with an 81 overall. And one of the 2 teams tying for the highest team rating in Madden 16 is the team that came so close to winning back-to-back Super Bowls this past season, is the Seattle Seahawks with a team rating of a 91 overall. Russell Wilson is now an 89 overall at quarterback. Marshawn Lynch is the highest rated running back in this year's game with a 96 overall. Jimmy Graham is going to be an absolute beast in this offense with a 95 overall. I believe he is the 2nd highest rated tight end in the game. Chris Matthews, who broke out in the Super Bowl, might get the number 3 wide receiver spot and get a 74 overall this year in Madden 16. And also, the offensive line is kind of questionable this year. Max Unger, the Pro Bowl center, is gone, and Emile Jean-Pierre is 72 overall in this year's game, is going to have to replace him. And on defense, as always, they have absolute beast on that side of the ball. Kerry Williams, the cornerback, 82 overall. Richard Sherman, once again, I believe he is tied for the number 1 spot at corner with the highest rating with Darrelle Revis at a 97 overall. and absolutely insane safeties for the Seahawks. Free safety Earl Thomas with a 95 overall, and strong safety Cam Chancellor with a 94 overall. And rounding out this top 10, and rightfully so, is your Super Bowl champion, 91 overall, New England Patriots. They have one of the 3 99 overall players in the game, and that's tight end Rob Gronkowski, who is obviously the highest rated tight end in the game. Tom Brady, 97 overall, who is the second highest rated quarterback in the game behind the MVP Aaron Rodgers. LeGarrette Blount's going to be the starting running back, 80 overall. Jonas Gray, the backup, is a 72 overall. Decent wide receivers with Julian Edelman at an 89 overall, Brandon LaFell with an 83 overall, and Danny Amendola with a 79 overall. And on defense, some of the highest rated players are free safety Devin McCourty with the 94 overall, right outside linebacker Dante Hightower with the 93, Jabal Sheard with an 84 overall, one of the new additions at defensive tackle. And the cornerback who won the Super Bowl for the Patriots, Malcolm Butler, is supposed to be a starter this year at cornerback with the 76 overall. And pretty cool, one of my good friends actually played college football with him. He was actually a quarterback with Malcolm Butler, teammates at the time. Thought I'd just throw that in there. It's pretty cool, but that does round out your top 10 teams in Madden 16. That's going to do it from me, guys. I hope you did enjoy. Let me know what you thought about this top 10 in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree with any of these ratings? And if you do, let me know which ratings you disagree or agree with in the comment section below. Who do you think the #1 team should be in Madden 16? Honestly, I think they got everything pretty much right. I think it would have, been fair to have the Patriots as the unanimous #1, not tied with the Seahawks. I mean, they won the Super Bowl. They should be the best team in the game. I would say giving them a 92 overall with the Seahawks with a 91, but I mean, the Patriots are still a great team in this year's game, as is the Seahawks. I think the most played with team this year is going to definitely be the Seahawks with that offense. Marshawn Lynch, Jimmy Graham, a dual threat quarterback, and Russell Wilson. I think they're going to be definitely overplayed with, and rightfully so with that crazy offense that they have. But let me know which team you think is going to be the most played with team in this year's game, and whether it be head-to-head or dynasty mode. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to drop a like, and like I said at the beginning of the video, if you're expecting another episode of Project Mariota, it will be out tomorrow at about 4 p.m. Central Time, so be looking forward to that. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for future Madden 16 content. I will catch you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.